Hello, good morning from here, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. So, it's my birthday today. Yes, my birthday. So, before we go further, I would like us to sing a song for me, and that is Happy Birthday to Me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. How old am I now? 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 Hip hip hip, hooray! I'm big 25. Yes, 25. I thank God Almighty his ever presence, and I thank God for life. I thank God for health, and most importantly, I thank God for helping me find him very early. So whether you're a person who loves birthday celebration loud, that's loud, or you're kind of person that likes it calm and just like my own kind of people, there is one thing we must all share in common. There is important thing we must all share in common, and that is an underlying message of what birthday calls us to. It's an underlying message that our birthday yearns and calls us to. And this is what we are going to be discussing today. So it's going to be a kind of different one. Yes, it's going to be a little bit different one. But hold on and please celebrate with me. So I'll really be making a play today for my birthday sake. I will really want you to celebrate with me this way. First, I would like you to share my videos, please. Share it to your own social media platform. Help me get to your own audience, please. Is it yeah, help me get to your own audience. I will really be very grateful for that. Before we go further to discuss that, I will say a very big thank you to my subscribers out there, and thank you for all of you that make the channel a bit interactive. You at least make a drop comments, even though it's one or two comments. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for making it a bit interactive and for not letting that comment section blank. And if you're new to this channel, here we talk about romantic relationship, although today is gonna be about birthday because it's my day. Yeah. So this channel will talk about romantic relationship, namely dating, courting, marriage, wedding, or just updating your knowledge when it comes to romantic relationship. And I don't think any age is too young to watch this video, as much as you are from the age of 15 or from the age of 13, because from the age of 13 you can actually watch this video, because it's always good to prepare yourself ahead of time. And if you find this platform a wonderful platform you can learn something from, because it is actually a wonderful platform and you will learn something from it. So hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification. Channel. So like I said, today it's different, and we're going to be talking about an underlying message that birthday calls us to, an underlying message that we all must share in common, because this is what birthday calls us to. Yes, it's a time of celebration, it's a time of gratitude to God Almighty for life, for health, and we do not take it for granted and shouldn't take it for granted. Whether you like it loud or you like it calmer, the main thing is that it is a message that you must pay attention to, or your birthday is yearning for, and it is something you shouldn't neglect. You could be older than me, you could be younger than me, but it doesn't matter. Whatever age, the main main thing is that at every point in her birthday, you may have had yours before, or you are even yet to have yours. But the main thing is that every point in our birthday, we keep adding, we keep getting older. We are not getting any younger. And what is this core that we all must pay attention to? Or what is this thing we must not neglect, even when we are celebrating ourselves? One of such things is self-reflection. One of such things is self-reflection. There is a part of the scriptures that says, when I was a child, I thought like a child, but when I got older, I lived childish things. I'm paraphrasing, but what it means here is that when I was a child, I think like a child. In this context, you mustn't necessarily be a child. You may have become an adult already, but the main thing is you keep growing, you keep getting older, and the more you keep getting older, it's expected that you keep learning better. It's expected that you keep evolving. It's expected that you keep becoming more and more matured. So it's a time when you reflect. It's not a time to become worse. It's not a time to become worse than you have been, but it is a time to look inward. In what way did I not do it well the previous year? In what way did I not get it right? When you go through this and you answer the question, going through this will help you see how to make amends. Going through this will help you see how to make amends. When you just celebrate your birthday and just throw parties and just, or maybe in your calm way, celebrate with your family or celebrate with few friends without paying attention to reflection, paying attention to self-reflection, trying to find out the way you didn't do better in the previous year, and now you have crossed over to a different year, how you can become better, how you can make it better, how this age, in what way do you evolve better to become your better self, your better self. The second one the birthday calls you into is finding your life purpose. Finding your life purpose. In this new year, the more you get older, it is not time for you to see your colleagues. It's not time for you to see those around you as those you're competing with. No, it is a time you check inward. It's a time you find out the aspect of you that you're competing with. Let me take, for example, let me say you know that, okay, you need to wake up at this particular time. You need to not, let me say you have weakness in the sleep as a weakness. You sleep almost all the time. You sleep so long. You sleep so much. Now you go back to yourself. Now I'm either clocking +1 or I have already clocked +1. In this new age I'm getting to, or I'm already in what way do I overcome this weakness? In what way do I overcome this sleep, which is a weakness? Because the sleep is going to hinder you from achieving your life goal. Is looking forward to finding ways to overcome that sleep, or finding your life purpose, and knowing that this is a time, just like I said, self-reflection. This is a time when you have to grow, evolve, and become a better version of yourself. There are millions of amazing things out there. There are millions of things someone can involve in, but it's not all of them you must involve in. There's a specific area of your own calling. Calling, I mean here, is what you are created for. It is time for you to look inwards. It is time for you to search deeply into yourself. Find out, why was I created into this world? Why was I made in this world? And what is my purpose? Or if you have found it already, it's a time to run with it. It's a time to run with it. It is not a time for you to compete with your friends or compete with your neighbors out there. No, there is absolutely no time for competition with people. If there is any competition you have to do, it is with yourself. It is with yourself. So it is important at this new age you are in already, or you are arriving to, you find out your life purpose and run with it. And when you're running with your life purpose, you celebrate other people alongside with you. It's not a time of jealousy. It's not a time to fight with your colleagues is doing better. No, everyone is running. And do you know the beautiful thing? The universe has abundance for everybody. The universe has it in abundance for everybody. If there is anything you want to achieve, you will achieve it. The universe has enough. God made enough for every one of us. If there wasn't enough, we wouldn't even have had any left still now, because how many generations have gone past? And even after this generation, there will still be left for other generation. So it's not a time to start fighting or to start fighting with that neighbor or to start becoming unnecessarily jealous over anybody, but it's a time to work on yourself, work above that jealousy to fulfilling purpose, work on yourself to make sure that you celebrate with people when they do well, and work on yourself to bring out the best in you. Why? Because the universe has enough even for you. So, and then the final one we're going to be talking about today is your relationship with God. Your relationship with God. There is a deep yearning in our inner man to find God. That there is a yearning on our inner man to find who is our maker, to find how did I come to this world, to have a relationship with our creator. There is an inner yearning, and it's not a time for you to maybe start playing all those songs that are not pleasing to God, or pop up all the alcohol bottles, break it. No, it's a time that maybe you didn't walk with God earlier before better. Maybe you didn't take your relationship with God serious before. This new year or this year you're walking into is a time you look deep down in yourself. It's a time you call yourself back to the reality of walking in your past, of walking to fulfill your purpose and to find who your creator is for you. So how do I know my creator? How did I not work with him better the previous year? And how do I work with him better? How do I become more serious with my relationship with God? I don't mean going to church. I don't mean playing religion. Religion is different with true Christianity. Religion is different from true worship to God. So it's not about saying, okay, I go to church. No, keep all those stuff aside. Whether you go to church or whether you're a worker or whether you're not a worker in a church or whether you are just a member, it doesn't matter. All that matters right now is, in what way did you work with God? In what way did your relationship with God, in what way was it in the previous year or in this year you are about to live? And what way can you make it better? How do you serve God better? There's with Paul who has said in the scriptures that I might know him and the power of his resurrection. That is an inner yearning for someone, that you might know him and the power of your resurrection. And it is God's own heart desire that the more you get older, just imagine he kept you, he sustained you. You never can tell the battles he fought on your behalf. Most of them you don't say. Just imagine he keeping you to this time. And how do you celebrate it? Is by going to the club? How do you celebrate it? Is it by drinking alcohol? Is it by singing songs that are not glorifying to him? It's heartbreaking to him. Put yourself in his shoes and just try to say, if you were a father and you get something for a child and you protected a child and you trained a child through the university, and that child turns back to you and tells you that, what did you do for me? You're stupid. It might be direct or might be indirect, but you call that child or you speak to that child, the child neglects you. That's the same way it feels. You remember the pain you went through. You remember the things you deprived yourself from, just to make sure that this child gets the best. That is the same thing with God. He left heaven. Jesus came to die for us on the cross of Calvary, and he has been sustaining you. He has been fighting for you. This life you're living, remember, some people have died earlier. It's not because we are better than them. No. But why is it that he still kept you? He still preserved you to this moment. That is an inner yearning your person is yearning for. That is an inner yearning your real being is wanting you to answer, is wanting you to come to acknowledgement. And it is a time where you find God. It's a time where you build better relationship. Not do any other thing in the name of celebration, or do any other thing, or evolve to become deeper in the wrongdoing or become deeper in the things that are not godly, but rather it's a time you come back to find God and to make amends and to walk with him. It is a time for you to work with him. So I hope you were able to benefit something from this video. By God's grace, and we are working with God, we're going to achieve life purpose and we're going to be positive influence to our generation. So I hope you were able to learn something from this video today. If you have celebrated your birthday, please let me know your own birthday, so at least I can say happy birthday to you. Let me know your own birthday, and don't fail to share this video as a way of celebrating with me, please, to your social media platforms, either WhatsApp, Facebook, as a way of celebrating with me, please. If you found the content interesting, you can give it a like or hit the subscribe button. I will be filming another video on Friday, and then we'll be talking about relationship. We'll be talking about romantic relationship. So stay tuned, and until then, please remain safe.